Welcome to our countdown of the most infamous rulers in history. These are the tyrants, warlords and conquerors who left a mark on the world for better or worse. From the sweeping plains of Asia to the heart of Europe, their names have echoed through time. Some, driven by ambition and a lust for power, carved out vast empires, leaving trails of both progress and devastation. Join me as we delve into the annals of history to uncover the stories of these infamous rulers. From the windswept steppes of Central Asia, a leader emerged, uniting disparate Mongol tribes under his banner. His name was Genghis Khan, and he would unleash a storm of conquest, the likes of which the world had never seen. His armies, disciplined and ruthlessly effective, swept across the continent like a tidal wave. They conquered vast territories, from China in the east to Persia in the west, establishing the largest contiguous land empire in history. Yet, his conquests were often accompanied by brutal massacres and the destruction of entire cities. Few figures in history evoke such immediate revulsion as Adolf Hitler. His name is synonymous with the horrors of the Holocaust, a genocide that claimed the lives of 6 million Jews and countless others. Driven by a toxic ideology of racial purity and territorial expansion, Hitler plunged the world into the abyss of World War II. He ruled through fear and propaganda, transforming Germany into a totalitarian state. His legacy serves as a stark warning from history, urging us to confront prejudice and defend the values of humanity. In the wake of the Russian Revolution, a new power arose in the East, the Soviet Union. At its helm stood Joseph Stalin, a man of steel, both in his resolve and his ruthlessness. Stalin's reign was one of absolute control. He transformed the Soviet Union into an industrial powerhouse, but at a horrific cost. Millions perished under his regime, victims of forced collectivization, political purges, and the Gulag labor camps. Stalin's legacy remains a complex and controversial one, a testament to the seductive allure of power. Chapter 4. Attila the Hun Terror on the Steppes. From the depths of Central Asia, a new threat emerged, a nomadic warrior king who instilled fear in the hearts of empires, Attila the Hun. Leading his fierce warriors on horseback, Attila's reign of terror washed over Europe. Attila's Huns were a force of nature, their equestrian skills unmatched. They swept across the landscape, leaving a trail of plundered cities and devastated countrysides. Rome itself trembled before the might of Attila and his barbarian horde. Though his empire was ephemeral, collapsing soon after his death, Attila's impact on Europe was profound. Chapter 5. Ivan the Terrible, the Tsar Unchained. Ivan IV of Russia, later known as Ivan the Terrible, was a ruler of contradictions. He was a man of great intellect and religious fervor, yet capable of unspeakable cruelty. Ivan ascended to the throne as a young boy, and his early reign held promise. He expanded Russian territory, reformed the legal system, and promoted cultural advancements. However, his rule took a dark turn, marked by paranoia, violence, and a reign of terror. Ivan's reign serves as a stark reminder that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Chapter 6. Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor's Gambit. From the ashes of the French Revolution, a new star rose in the firmament of European power, Napoleon Bonaparte. A brilliant military strategist and charismatic leader, Napoleon's ambition knew no bounds. His armies marched across Europe, carrying the ideals of the French Revolution on the tips of their bayonets. He redrew the map of Europe, crowned himself emperor, and challenged the old order. Napoleon's empire, though ultimately short-lived, left an indelible mark on Europe. His legal code, the Napoleonic Code, influenced legal systems worldwide. Chapter 7. Pol Pot, the Killing Fields of Cambodia. In the aftermath of the Vietnam War, a new horror unfolded in Southeast Asia. In Cambodia, Pol Pot and his Khmer Rouge regime unleashed a reign of terror that plunged the nation into darkness. Intellectuals, artists, and anyone deemed an enemy of the revolution were systematically eliminated in the Cambodian genocide. The Killing Fields of Cambodia stand as a chilling testament to the horrors of Pol Pot's regime. Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia, known as Vlad the Impaler, has transcended history to become a figure of legend, inspiring the iconic vampire Dracula. Ruling in a time of constant conflict, Vlad was known for his ruthlessness and his penchant for impalement, a gruesome form of execution. Though considered a national hero by some for his defense of Wallachia against Ottoman expansion, Vlad's cruelty earned him infamy. His reign serves as a stark reminder of the brutality of medieval warfare and the dark side of human nature. In the aftermath of World War I, as Europe grappled with economic instability and political turmoil, a new ideology took root in Italy: fascism. At its head stood Benito Mussolini, a charismatic orator who promised to restore Italy to its former glory. Mussolini, known as Il Duce, seized power, transforming Italy into a totalitarian state. His reign serves as a reminder that the path to tyranny is often paved with good intentions and promises of a brighter future. In the isolated nation of North Korea, Kim Jong-il inherited a legacy of authoritarian rule from his father Kim Il-sung. Known as the Dear Leader, Kim Jong-il maintained an iron grip on power, perpetuating a cult of personality and isolating his nation from the world. Under Kim Jong-il's rule, North Korea became a byword for oppression, human rights abuses, and a nuclear weapons program that threatened global stability. His reign serves as a warning to the world of the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of upholding human rights. The rulers we have explored, though vastly different in their motivations and methods, shared one commonality: an indelible impact on the course of human history. Their stories, often brutal and complex, serve as a mirror to humanity, reflecting both our capacity for greatness and our potential for destruction. For it is through the lessons of history that we can hope to navigate the challenges of the present and build a more just and humane future. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more historical insights.